Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Naruto Ultimate Ninja playthrough. Today, we are going to be taking on the Hyuga clan. We're starting with the Neji Saga.
And today we are greeted by Best Girl.
We are greeted by Best Girl that Kishimoto forgot, which doesn't narrow things down a whole lot.
Sometimes I wish that Kishimoto had forgotten more.
I mean, yeah. Anko in particular kind of just... I don't think we ever found out what happened to her at the end of the series. Like, she was taken somewhere by the enemy, by Kabuto, I think, and we never see her again, even in the epilogues, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's not true. Well, I guess it depends on if you believe in Boruto. She's fine. She's in fact very healthy.
Okay, cool. Good for her. So we're getting the same story that was in Lee's saga, except this time we're playing as Neji, so we have to win.
The canon outcome.
The canon outcome, actually, yeah, since Lee is, I guess, not allowed to use the gates in this fight, especially in the middle of the village.
No, that wouldn't end well.
It would make for some very cool ramen, though.
Lee, I think Neji knows who you are.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's the whole problem.
There are certain things his eyes just don't see. Like names.
Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't have the Shinigami eyes.
I was gonna say it's the opposite of the Shinigami eyes.
Tintin, you're supposed to be helping both of us here.
It's really just hard to be impartial, though.
I guess. I guess since Tintin is Neji's support, then Lee's is going to be Guy. So I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, there's Anko.
There she is.
And I made her spill her dongo.
How dare you? Is it Dongo?
Yes, it's dongo.
Oh, huh. I've been saying that wrong all time.
Were you saying dango?
Yes.
That's fine. So here's Neji's combo attack, which is sort of like 32 palms as opposed to the 64 palms attack.
Would that still do anything to Lee?
It would still keep him from using chakra to empower his muscles. He just can't exert chakra externally, according to what I read on the wiki earlier.
I see. And we all know that fandom wikis are the most reliable source of information.
Oh, when it's sort of pulled from canon, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, quickly done with the first match.
Yeah, it is mostly fine, but sometimes I'll read something and go, no, that's not true.
I mean, they also have a whole lot of information about Boruto, which I wouldn't know anything about, so I can't, go against them on that. Well, the day has already come and passed, Lee. We did that last week.
Yeah, go watch that one.
I like how I was at 59,000 exactly. I think I actually ended last week at 41,000, and my practice run of the 3 stories we're doing today went from 41,000 even to 59,000 even, which I thought was amazing.
That really is.
Stop sneaking around.
This is semi-canon. This is basically how these two interacted in the Forest of Death during the Chunin exam, where Neji caught Team 10? I forget which number Team Awesome's team is. Because Guy's team doesn't have a number. They're not Team 9. Kurenai's is Team 8. Kakashi's is Team 7. I think they're Team 10.
You could say anything. I'll believe it.
Yeah. And this is obviously, like, pre-Chunin exam Neji, so he's still on about all of his destiny stuff and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
As some people would say, he hasn't quite got the stick out of his ass. As Naruto would say, anyway.
That is what he says, isn't it?
So we've seen it already in previous fights, but Neji's other jutsu is a counter, which Shikamaru, being the lazy ass that he is not going to ever let me show off, so let's just show off the ultimate instead. Instead, we'll show off the ultimate, which is basically just a stronger version of the jutsu itself.
Yeah.
And this one, I actually missed the button prompts for once. Is non-canon, he does a big rotation.
That must have been really easy for them to animate.
Since they just kind of had moving lines in the center, Shikamaru is just kind of not fighting back here. Shikamaru was asleep the whole time, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was really sleeping at the wheel. He was like, well, I got caught. I guess that's it for me. Guess I'll die. It was a good life.
It's fine, Ino's not here.
This isn't even like me to begin with. Leave. Even if I bully second-class guys like you, you'll only...
I love this line.
What does that mean?
I know, it feels like it's wrong. Like, even if I bully you, I would be the laughingstock is how you would expect it to be, right?
I guess? I don't feel like that makes too much sense either.
It's kind of a thing like, you have to win by fighting weak guys, I guess is what it would have been going for. I'm not sure if that's what they were trying for and they missed up the translation or whatever.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Anyway, we're jumping from Shikamaru to Kakashi. He recognizes Neji, but he didn't recognize Lee.
So true. Well, he was also lying.
Well, yeah, true. He's also still really quiet.
Then how about testing it?
Really appreciate the idea that if you just jump straight from beating up your weaker teammates, you can challenge a Jonin too.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people in the village are down for, like, a spar or whatever, not to be confused with me. I feel like most Jonin probably don't humor the Genin that much.
Mm-hmm.
Although maybe the Hyuga clan, because, you know, sometimes it's good to be able to fight against different kinds of opponents that do special things.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized the implication of Neji attacking Guy right there.
I'm sure a lot of the career Genin do not get the slack that the kids do.
The funny thing about Neji in terms of how he is compared to a lot of the other characters in the game, Kakashi falling asleep on the job here, is he actually has a much shorter air combo than basically everyone else for some reason.
He's got some pretty meaty punch animations too.
Oh, please don't hit me with that. Let's go hit Guy again. Oh, I actually wanted to attack Guy to, like, stop his support, but because Kakashi teleported in, it actually did a grab against him instead, which was neat. Ooh. I don't know the timing to get the substitution on those bonus hits, so I will always get hit by those.
That was such a weirdly weak sound effect.
That was such a lame finish. Whiffed, grab, whiffed, ultimate to single punch.
My eyes already see through chakra points.
What are chakra points? What the heck are those?
Yeah, if only we had someone with special cards to help us.
To be honest, Sasuke might not be a match for
Still can't hear you, Kakashi, sorry. Need to tell the band that's off in the forest to turn the volume down.
Should take down his mask, probably.
Alright, who's next? Who's next? Ah, of course. You'd think this would kind of be closer to the end. I guess we are on the fourth battle. But we have to fight Hinata now.
before
Mm-hmm.
you're not cut out to be a shinobi.
I like how Neji just does the vine boom constantly.
I don't want to run away anymore.
So you're not going to withdraw.
We'll see more of Hinata in the next story, and I think Hinata's story is extremely funny, so I'm excited to get to that one.
I will
Okay,
win
I'll
this
look
battle.
forward to it.
This is destiny.
I'll do do my best.
Hinata's also just kind of probably in my top 5 favorite characters for this series. Probably more so from like Shippuden onwards.
Mm-hmm. I never would have guessed.
Oh, time for Hinata's supports with Kiba and Shino.
Whoa, that's sick.
I'm still gonna show this off next time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't even get the second one. Because she didn't hit the button prompts. On her very real PlayStation controller.
Of course, of course. I really like that they're just Akatsuki here.
That's Kabuto, actually.
And they're not Akatsuki, actually. I don't know why I said that.
Akatsuki didn't exist by the time this game came out, other than that one shot of... How did that kick hit? That one shot of Itachi at the end of Sasuke's story.
Cool air combo just now.
Yeah. That was a really, really strange interaction. I did a dash as Hinata was teleporting into the back, and so I like sort of missed her, but also hit her from the back.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know who I'd put in my top 5.
For me, I mean, I think I mentioned previously that my favorite character is actually Naruto. Certainly Lee would be in there somewhere. Probably... I hesitate to put Sasuke on my favorite characters because... you know.
Oh, it's not his fault he's got an association.
He certainly was early on in the series.
Yeah. No, I quite like him. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in Shippuden that I'm like, well, okay. But there's not really anything I can do about that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get the counter off, but she keeps grabbing every time.
It's almost like she's familiar with that technique.
Oh. I wasn't trying to do rotation there, I was actually trying to do a low hit, and I'm really glad it did because she would have hit me with the ultimate again.
And we can't have that.
Yeah.
This is the gap.
Vine boom.
Oh, it's so silly. That separates the what and the what?
The elite and the loser, I think he said?
No, I know, but he was just so quiet.
Yeah. It's like everyone that isn't Naruto is too quiet. Everyone that isn't Naruto and Lee, which kind of tracks, actually.
They tried to make an adjustment so that everyone wouldn't blow out the microphones, but, you know, they just went too far with it.
It's unfortunately a problem that persists through more of the
What's your name?
Ultimate Ninja PS2 games, because Ultimate Ninja 3 has a very, very similar problem with a lot of their volumes, and Naruto is affected by that.
You're a rookie, aren't you? How old are you anyway?
Only a year younger than you, Neji, actually.
I'll call your bluff.
I think that's meant to be the interaction they have in front of the tuning exam room in the academy building, but it's just happening in the forest because we can't fight in the academy room.
Would Neji not know who Sasuke is? It's never really been super clear what the training system in the academy is like, depending on the years. Like, Neji and his team graduated a year earlier, but were they not there with the other kids, you know?
I guess they keep the years entirely separate. Which really seems counterintuitive for a lot of reasons, because you'd think since the Leaf Village is so hung up on teamwork that they would, you know, have a lot of interaction so that the kids get used to fighting together or whatever.
Mostly I was thinking there's only so many kids per clan, also.
Yeah, that too. So we've got the Byakugan active, which is sapping away Sasuke's chakra with every hit. Even when he blocks, which is really good. Unfortunately, it does cause a lot of screen flashing, so I apologize for that.
It also causes you to beat the shit out of him while he's on the floor. God.
Well, Sasuke wasn't entirely asleep like Shikamaru, but He still went down pretty quickly.
You should have known this would happen.
You know, if you smashed the back of my head into a tree that many times, I'd probably be asleep at the wheel too.
Yeah, I
Battle isn't
suppose.
over yet. It's pointless to act tough. You can barely stand, right? I can tell with these eyes.
My brand.
I must not lose here.
Well, that's too bad, Sasuke. You've already had your time.
Yeah, maybe if it was your ninja song, buddy.
We already had his story. I think we're on the last fight now. Yep, 6th battle. We're already on the last one. This has gone really quick.
Changed?
Really has. I was gonna say, it feels like nothing has happened.
Thanks for waiting. I'm finally
Well,
home.
again, we're on the filler stories now, so it's just kind of go around, fight people. There's not a lot of actual events happening, although this is pretty canon, aside from how it's going to end because we're playing as Neji.
I really appreciate the boldness that it takes to write with 3 exclamation marks.
Again, that's kind of just on brand for Naruto, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, that's him.
Okay, I won't lose. Believe it.
Yeah, well, sorry to tell you, buddy.
In another timeline, you're correct.
Again, that timeline has already passed. I love seeing this entire, like, tunnel from the 3D angle while doing the jutsus, though.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he frame trapped him with the fart.
What?
He sure did. Go over there. I didn't mean to do the jutsu again, but that's fine. Go over there.
I feel like I just saw this happen.
Huh. He got both of those items. That's very unfortunate for me.
Naruto, don't beat up 10-10. She has it hard enough as it is.
Oh, I really thought he was going to let me hit the ultimate there, because I figured he would be focused on the potted plant for some reason. Ah, because it has health. Because whenever the CPU goes off and focuses on an item like that, it always has health, because the computer knows when an item has health.
That's pretty funny. In a way, it's like you know too now.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is happening to him? Does he have chakra bugs on him or something?
No, he got hit with the weight, so he is slow.
Oh. And being slow means that you emit a menacing black aura around your feet.
He's really just not letting me do it, huh?
Owned. Owned.
He's really just not letting me do it. Again, we're doing this jutsu because I keep pressing this combo.
Well, you get one more chance.
I guess I do. And I need chakra. I almost said katra.
You need a lot of things.
I guess I do. Go over there.
Careful.
He's really just... Alright, come on.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, come on, man. Got him, finally.
You're in the zone of my 8 trigrams.
One of my other favorite attacks in the series.
4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms.
It's really cool when they do the fast motion animation.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You Hyuga style secret technique.
I also find it really funny that Neji, the guy who's very known for doing a whole bunch of attacks very quickly, has very few attacks on his air combo, which is why I mentioned that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Determined from the beginning that this would happen.
Well, for as quickly as the other fights went, that one took a little bit longer.
Predetermined roles.
Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty underwhelming compared to his other
Don't be
jutsu.
showing off.
Oh, yeah. I guess they couldn't animate
This much.
all 128 jabs.
Would this story even look all that different if Neji
Not
wins?
yet. I won't give up.
He wouldn't get over his destiny stuff and become Naruto's friend.
Want to die?
which means he wouldn't help save Sasuke,
I won't
which
lose.
ultimately
Even
doesn't
if
change
I
that
die.
much.
But
basically just, it would change some minor things overall.
You win the battle.
Ultimately, his fate in Shippuden definitely would have been different.
Would his destiny to lose have changed? I don't know now. However,
I guess this is Neji trying to think about it a little bit.
yeah.
Like, even if he did win, he would think about things and change somewhat, but I don't think he would have changed nearly as much.
It's a really interesting idea.
It's a cool concept, and it's probably something that's been covered in many, many fanfictions. In some form or another.
I don't know, yeah, probably very few, honestly.
Anyway, come back next time for the Hinata Saga. Time for more Hyuga.
And we'll talk about fanfiction more next time, too.